Good, happy Wednesday evening, January 2021. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you are all having a wonderful Wednesday evening. We have a behind the scenes going on as well, so if you want to see that, just check out the behind the scenes. We will show you our little behind the scenes camera. If you want to see the behind the scenes, you can just head over to the behind the scenes. We have a link of that up on the Riley King Network Facebook page if you want to see the behind the scenes part of this broadcast. We got a lot of stuff we're talking about this evening on the Riley King Newscast this evening, so let's begin. First up, let's take a look at the COVID-19 Dashboard from Johns Hopkins University in Medicine. And here is a look at that. Global cases are 96,663,367. U.S. cases are 24,403,070. Your global deaths are 2,069,532. Your U.S. deaths are 405,400. And that is a look at your COVID-19 dashboard from Johns Hopkins University in Medicine. Today, Biden assumes presidency at the Capitol, saying democracy has prevailed. He immediately addressed the assault on the Capitol 2 weeks ago. Joe Biden took the oath of office just before noon on a cold but bright sunny Wednesday at the U.S. Capitol, becoming the 46th President of the United States. And nearly his 50-year career in politics and his lifetime of tragedy and triumphs. Also, we have a new Vice President, Kamala Harris. Biden signs first executive orders. President Biden signed his first executive orders in office Wednesday afternoon. He said, "I thought with the state of the nation today, there's no time to waste," Biden said, before initially signing 3 executive orders addressing the coronavirus pandemic, the economic crisis, and climate change. Look at this photo of Joe Biden at the table in the Oval Office, as you can all see. The executive action include requiring face masks on all federal property and institutes a travel for 100 days and providing support for undeserved communities. We're going to make sure we have some bedrock equality as it relates to how we treat people in healthcare and other things, Biden said. He also signed a commitment for the U.S. to rejoin the Paris Climate Accords. Biden plans to sign dozens of executive orders in presidential memorandum and other official directives in the first days of his administration. Biden says Trump wrote a very generous letter. Appearing before reporters in the Oval Office for the first time since he was sworn in, Biden described the letter left for him by Donald Trump a very generous, but said he would not say more until he spoke with the former president. The president wrote a very generous letter, Biden said in response to questions from ABC News. Because it was private, I will not talk about it until I talk to him, but it was generous. And we lost. I was just gonna show you guys that. There we go. Here is a video of him talking about that letter. Let's take a look.
Something we do while you're all here is the commitment I made that we're going to rejoin the Paris Climate Accord as of today. Mr. President, the President wrote a very generous letter. It's because it was private. I will not talk about it until I talk to him, but it was generous. Something we do while you're all here.
Okay, as you heard, he will not talk about that letter until he talks to Donald Trump about the letter. Schumer becomes new Senate Majority Leader. With the swearing of Senate John Ossoff and Ralph Warnock and Alex Pedrell, Senator Chuck Schumer, a Democrat from New York, becomes the new Majority Leader, replacing Senator Mitch McConnell, who now becomes Minority Leader. Schumer has served as a senator from New York for over 22 years, assuming the role as leader of Senate Democrats in 2017. He entered the Senate the new Majority Leader, represented Brooklyn, New York, and Queens, New York, in the House of Representatives. With the Senate split 50-50, Schumer and McConnell are still working out how they will share power. The senators are negotiating a schedule that will include confirming nominations to executive branch positions, passing legislation to confront the coronavirus, and voting on the second impeachment of former President Donald Trump. Democrats take majority of the Senate. In one of her first acts as vice president, Harris administered oath of office to her successor from California and the winners of Georgia Senate runoff race, giving the Democrats control of the Senate. Take a look at this photo here. As you can see, this is Kamala Harris doing the oath of office for the two senators. Senate Alex, a former California Secretary of State nominated to Senate by Governor Gavin Newsom, will serve out Harris's vacated term as the state junior senator. After winning the contentious Georgia Senate race elections on January 5th, Senator John Ossoff and Ralph Warnock gave Democrats the majority in the Senate as they seek to carry out Biden and Harris's new agenda. Following the swearing-in of the three senators, it is expected that Senator Chuck Grassley, a Republican of Ohio, will be designated as the president pro tempore, and Senate Patrick Leahy, Democrat of Vermont, will be elected as president pro tempore of the Senate. Later, the body is expected to appoint secretaries for the majority and minority. With the Senate split 50-50 between Democrats and Republicans, Harris will likely need to cast tie-breaking votes in the body. Trump leaves the White House hours before the Biden inauguration. He said, "Have a good life." Also, he said, "We will be back in some form," Trump said. President Donald Trump, holding hands with Melania Trump, left the White House for the final time as Commander-in-Chief shortly after 8 o'clock a.m. Wednesday. He said, "Hopefully it's not long-term goodbye. We will see each other again," Trump said as he left the White House. And let's take a look at the U.S. stock market and see how your U.S. stock market closed for this Wednesday evening. And as you can see, your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green, went up. Your Nasdaq closed in the green, went up. S&P 500 closed in the green, went up. Gold closed in the green, went up. Oil closed flat. US 10-year closed flat. Euro/USD closed in the green, went up. And VIX closed in the red and went down. And switching gears now, let's take a look at the weather across the United States for this evening. And here's a check of the weather across the United States for this evening. In Boston, 21 degrees. New York, 28 degrees. Washington, 26 degrees. Atlanta, Georgia, 41 degrees. Jacksonville, Florida, 47 degrees. Tampa Bay, Florida, 49 degrees. And Miami, 60 degrees. Dallas, 50 degrees. Phoenix, 56 degrees. Los Angeles, 52 degrees. Las Vegas, 45 degrees. And San Francisco, 41 degrees. And that is a look at the weather across the United States for this evening. And that does it for this evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday evening. I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. I'll be back on air for a special broadcast at 8 o'clock p.m. And also, I have a news report coming up in a little bit. Good night and goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching.